What Month Is It? Hosted by Tammy from Happiness Created, special guest Leanie from Crafty Leanie, co-host Teresa B. DIY, and myself. Links to all the hosts and the playlist will be in the description box. Okay, so I'm gonna start out with my white, and this is what this is what I want to imitate. Just kind of like a galaxy type color, but there really won't be any black, just it starts to fade from the dark purple into the pink, and then here is T'Challa with T'Chaka in the ancestral plane. So this is what I want to cover this. The ancestral continent will be covered with the ancestral plane colors. Okay, with my white paint dry, I'm gonna start, this is the darkest purple I have, and just to go along with the still from the movie, a darker purple, and then I'm gonna try to add bits of this color shift. Black History Month is celebrated in February. Originally, it was called Negro History Week, and it was the brainchild of Carter G. Woodson. Since 1976, every U.S. president has officially designated the month of February as Black History Month. This annual celebration of achievements by African Americans and a general time for recognizing central roles in U.S. history. And here I'm adding back in more of that darker purple to finish off my top portion before I move on to adding more of my light lavenders and pinks to create a custom color. I just kind of mixed all three of them together. I wanted to make this piece for Black History Month because Africa is our continent of origin, and to highlight just the phenomenal Black filmmaker Ryan Coogler and his exemplary cast in the Black Panther film. Okay, so beneath the pinky purple, there is like a light blue, and then there's clouds and like mountain range, and then this beautiful tree. So I have paradise blue, very fitting, and calypso blue. So I'm gonna put a base of the paradise blue down, and for the clouds, I'll use that calypso to simulate some clouds, and then try to put my tree, try to remember what everything I saw Bob Ross about making a tree and try to simulate this tree area. I'm gonna use this blue flash. I love the magical look of this blue flash. The way the color shifts around, it just really gives it a majestic look and just perfect for my tree to sprout from this beautiful color. All right, with all of this dry, I'm gonna add a bit of Lost Lagoon for my cloud. Okay, so now that that's dry, I'm gonna use burnt umber to create my tree. And I used a piece of a makeup sponge and burnt umber to fill out the canopy of the tree. Then I decided to edit my tree down a bit, so I went back over some of the branches with a bit of blue and the pink and lavender mixtures. I have an embossing tool and a bit of white paint just to add some stars and the night sky. And I'll use both ends so I have varying sizes of the stars. Okay, I'm gonna add back a little more of this purple flash. I went a little bit too heavy, and in the still from the movie, you can see some of the night of the stars and the purple peeking through. So I'm just gonna hit a few spots with the purple flash and then some of this deeper purple just to lighten up the canopy of the tree. Then I used a black paint marker to draw in 3 panthers into the branches of the tree to match the image from the movie. To protect this piece and give it a bit of shine, I'm adding gloss Mod Podge to the top portion where the purple and the stars are, and satin Mod Podge to the remainder. Please go over and check out Cami at Happiness Created, Leanie at Crafty Leanie, and Teresa at Teresa B DIY. These ladies can do it all, from farmhouse to shabby chic to awesome thrift flips. Okay, so for my next 2 DIYs, I have these glass beads I found at Joann Fabric thanks to my friend Cindy Small from Z9 Designs. These are made in Ghana and they're an exclusive at Joann. So what I'm wanting to do with these is create a couple of jewelry pieces for Black History Month. This longer bead, I'm going to put on this leather cord, excuse me, and these small, like little donut beads, I'm going to put on these earrings to make just a cute little accessory. And this is just the findings kit to go on the ends of my leather cord for my necklace. And I'm thinking this necklace, I want to make it sort of like a choker. These beads are really pretty, yellow with black and red designs on them. They look like little donuts or little tiny Cheerios actually. So I'm just going to slide them onto these hoops, and these are just costume hoops, not sterling silver, nothing special, but I think these beads added to them will really perk them up and give them a really cute look, as you can see. So I'm going to continue and add all the rest of the ones I have in my hand to this earring. And here it is, all finished. Love the way these different designs look on here, and I'm going to go ahead and repeat the same thing with this earring. I think that's a really beautiful look. Okay, here are my earrings, all complete. Really pretty, and I even have a few beads left over so I can make a pendant maybe, or maybe a small bracelet, but I'm super satisfied with the way my earrings turned out. These are going to look really beautiful on. Okay, this is 2mm leather cord. It's 3 yards. I found this at Joann as well, and I put this around my neck to see about where I wanted the length to be. I pretty much like my necklaces, especially when I'm wearing them to work, to be like between 16 to 18 inches long. I don't like super long necklaces. So I think this will be nice. And these glass beads, I think, lend themselves to like a short or a choker style. I like this gray glass, like a frosted type glass, and the white with the burgundy and the gold in the middle. Very pretty pattern. And I did choose the correct sizing of cord to accommodate these beads, thank goodness. So I'm just going to complete this, and then I'll move on to adding the findings at the end so that I can clasp it around my neck. Okay, so I have a 5 necklace findings kit that I found at Joann as well. And this contains 10 cord ends, 10 jump rings, 5 extender chains, and 5 lobster claws. So for my last DIY, I have a string of natural amethyst stone beads that I found at Joann's, and a couple of culture pearl beads from Michael's that I bought some time ago these are from my stash, and some stretchy filament cord from my stash. Now this isn't going to be a complete tutorial on how to do a bracelet. This is just inspiration because all I have is a filament cord. I don't have anything small enough that would actually be the end piece for the cord. So I'm just going to show you just a simple beading on the stretch cord with just a simple knot. Since amethyst is the birthstone for the month of February, I wanted to do a DIY involving amethyst. And like I said, this is the filament cord is what I already had in my stash. I've used this with plastic beads. I don't know if this will be strong enough long term for natural stone beads. The stone beads might be too heavy. So this is just to give you some inspiration of something that you could make using natural stone beads and cultured pearls. And then once I got about halfway with the amethyst beads, I popped on a cultured pearl, then another amethyst and a cultured pearl on the other side of that, just to create a little interest and a little pattern. And then I finished it off with the rest of the amethyst beads. Amethyst is a member of the quartz family. It's believed to enhance intuition, spirituality, and meditation, protect people from nightmares and insomnia. Ancient Romans believed if they drank from a cup made from amethyst that they wouldn't get drunk. And the Egyptians believed it was so mystical that it would protect them in the afterlife. I love the various shades of purple that amethyst comes in, and I love the way my bracelet turned out. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of my amethyst bracelet? Thanks so much for watching the February edition of What Month Is It? I enjoyed my jewelry that I made for you today. I hope you enjoyed it as well. But I think my favorite piece has to be my ancestral plane image that I painted on the ancestral continent. Black Panther is just one of my most favorite movies ever, and this scene it's heartwarming. It made me cry to see T'Challa reunited with T'Chaka and to see all of his ancestors surrounding him. And it's just so beautiful. All of the colors and the images of the panthers in the tree. And I'm not the best at still life, but I'm happy with the way my ancestral plane turned out, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. Please enjoy the entire playlist. Tammy, thank you so much for allowing me to be one of the co-hosts. You guys, the playlist is going to be so awesome with so many different projects detailing things that happen in the month of February. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Please hit that like button. Leave me a comment. I love to read comments. Give me your feedback. And I will see you next time. God bless.